I used to work at a small coffee shop that closed late, around 11 p.m. One night, I was on the closing shift alone. As I locked up, I noticed an old white van parked directly across the street. Its engine was running, but the windows were tinted too dark to see inside. At first, I didn't think much of it. People parked there all the time. But as I walked toward my car, the van slowly started to roll forward, matching my pace. I stopped, and so did the van. I turned and bolted back to the coffee shop, fumbling with the keys to unlock the door. As I got inside, I heard the van screech to a stop outside. I turned off all the lights and peeked through a crack in the blinds. The van sat there for what felt like hours, idling. Finally, it drove off, but I still waited inside until I saw a police car passing by, before I made a run for my car. I never worked a closing shift alone again.
When I was in college, I rented a cheap room in an old house that had a creepy, unfinished basement. The landlord stored random junk down there, and I avoided it unless I needed to do laundry. One night, while folding clothes in the basement, I heard what sounded like breathing. Slow, steady, and coming from the far corner behind some boxes. I froze, trying to convince myself it was just the old pipes. Then the breathing grew louder and more uneven, like someone struggling to inhale. I grabbed my laundry basket and bolted upstairs, slamming the door behind me. I told myself I was imagining things, but the next night, I heard the basement door creak open while I was in bed. I locked my bedroom door and stayed awake all night. The next day, I told my landlord about the noises. He reluctantly admitted that the previous tenant had left without warning, and he never got the chance to collect their stuff. When we went to investigate together, we found a pile of blankets and empty food wrappers in the corner of the basement, like someone had been living down there. I moved out the same week.